Pulse pressure, does it matter? In this video, I'm going to explain why it really doesn't. So follow me on this. I'm going to come into my office and I'm going to show you something. Now let's discuss pulse pressure. Here's what's going to happen. Let's say the pulse pressure should be less than 30 or less than 40. What that means is if a person has 120 over 80, and can you see that in the whiteboard, 120 over 80? A pulse pressure is the difference between the first number and the second number. So ideally you want the pulse pressure less than 30. So, or less than 40 for most people, depending on where in the world you're talking about. So here, 120 minus 80 equals 40. Now a person would say, okay, I have a 40 pulse pressure, therefore I have good pulse pressure. That's more important than the actual numbers. No, let me explain why. What if a person has 110 over 70? That is also a 40 pulse pressure. 110 over 40 would be, in theory, better than 120 over 80. But let's do another pulse pressure. Let's do 200 over 160. Now, no one is going to ever say that that is an okay blood pressure, but the pulse pressure is exactly the same as all these others. You can see these are tremendously different blood pressures. So when I have videos on my YouTube channel and people going, no, 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 Dr. Story, your blood pressure doesn't matter. What matters is the pulse pressure. The answer is no, because of this reason. Likewise, what if a person had 120 over 60? That is a pulse pressure of 60. Now wait a minute. If you're just going based on pulse pressure, this person at 120 over 60 has a worse pulse pressure than the 120 over 160. You can see why just looking at pulse pressure is a bad idea. So if you have any questions regarding this, ask in the comment section down below. I'm curious to know, do you use your pulse pressure or does your doctor use pulse pressure as a variable in determining your health? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm very curious what people are using. And now, as always, guys, breathe deep, breathe slow, let it go.